best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79 over here at Established in 8-Bit, and we are back at y'all with a brand spanking new video. Man, how y'all been? As y'all can see, the Black Friday festival events are in full swing. We got 50% off crystals, 40% off the Dimension chest. So that's your regular cards. You really don't even want to mess with that. Victor Obelisk and Celestial Essence for getting the artifacts. You also got the Secret Shop is back, and they have a Selector and for a CTP and an artifact in that thing. So something you may want to take a look at depending on what your crystal budget is like, but for most players it's probably not going to really even be a thing. You also have the 50% off on the token shop. So let's go ahead and slide over and get into it. So we got some, like I said, the Black Friday joints, and you got the tier 3 tokens here, man. For the tier 3 Selector, and the characters that are available in that thing are Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Winter Soldier, Vision, Daredevil, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, Black Bolt, Venom, Cyclops, Storm, Rogue, Ghost Rider, Loki, Falcon, and War Machine. So quite a few heavy hitters in there. And a couple of misses. And a couple of characters that just kind of are not really in the meta anymore. You know, kind of a letdown with the whole Black Panther thing. But you got a couple of tier 4s in here, in Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, and Hulk. So, oh, and Black Bolt. So, yeah. You know, I would prioritize them as such. Black Bolt I would only consider if you got the uniform for him. If so, I would say use that ticket on him now while that uniform still has value, because it's gonna hold value for a while. everybody else on this list, you can probably, you're either probably in the middle of grinding them, like an Iron Man or a Hulk tier 4, or maybe even a Thor tier 4, or you know, something like that. So yeah, and then you got the D-Day Transcended Potential Selector that everybody got, and we're gonna get into that later in this video, who you should be using that on. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get that going. You also got the 50% off all uniform sale, so that's dope. Got the 30% off discount event. So for the crystal lock characters, you got a 30% discount going on them. So $17.50 for the first purchase, $8.75 for every purchase thereafter. You are gonna have to purchase this more than once in order to tier 2 these characters, unless you have a mega tier 2 ticket. So keep that in mind. And for characters also with uniforms like Emma or Blue Dragon, you may also want to have a mega tier 2 ticket in place for them as well. That way you only got to buy this thing once, and you can put those crystals towards something else. You also have a discount going on Adam Warlock right now. Do not spend any crystals on Silver Surfer. He's easy enough to unlock from Giant Boss Raid Dormammu. You can take some tier 3s in there and knock that thing out. It's not really that big of a deal, especially considering that he's always available. Now, if they still have Silver Surfer bios in there. Same thing with Dormammu and Odin. Don't think they're really worth the crystals, but if you do want to pick them up, this would probably be the best time to do it. But their uniforms are normal 2,500 crystals, so 50% off of that. Do the math, right? You're still looking at 1,225 crystals, so you're still looking at a 2,500 crystal character in either case. You also have the, now I will say this, it looked like at the end of Multiverse of Madness that Doctor Strange, when he got the little third eye thing on his head, it looked as if he was going into the dark dimension. So it's possible he could be going over there to mess with Dormammu again, so he could have a uniform coming, but you're talking about way down the pipe unless we see anything else in the MCU regarding Dormammu. I don't think it's very likely. Maybe in Multiverse, maybe in WandaVision season 2, maybe, but yeah. You also got the custom gear comic card enhanced Uru type advancement ISO artifact discount event. So I guess this is for taking off comic cards or enchanted Uru or Odin's Blessings or ISO. Was it custom gear comic card Uru type enhancement? So we'll get into all of this. This could be a chess thing though. During this event, the price of the custom gear comic card enhanced Uru artifact purchase will be on a 40% discount. So all of these will be on a 40% discount. I'd say skip them. You also got the crystal distribution bonus event. So not sure I understand this. 50% additional crystals will be given when purchasing crystals. Okay, so yeah, I kind of took advantage of this myself actually. So I bought the $49 crystal joint. So yeah, we did all right. And I also had some additional crystals to go along with that, so we're sitting at a pretty nice amount of crystals. We'll pick them up here in a second, because I haven't got into doing any Black Friday shenanigans just yet. You also have the receive following rewards through the inbox every day during the event. So you get a 6-star ISO 8 boot, 6-star ISO 8 distribution chest. You get 6-star ISO random, and you also get times 50 boost points. So that is nice. You can stack those things up and use them for your giant boss raid to hurry up and form over there. You don't need as many runs. Also, you have the crystal bonus mission. So for spending 13,000 crystals, you get a 4-star artifact chest. So this is a random 4-star artifact. It would be better if this was a selector for spending 13,000 crystals. You know, and it should really be like 5 or maybe even 6-star. You also have the Titan record selectors that you get in here, which is okay. You get the Mythic Uniform Upgrade ticket, the 6-star Mega Rank Up ticket, 500 Celestial Essence, 50 card crafting cubes, 50 Reforged cores, 100 BAM. This should really be like 50 uniform XP chips, and you got the 50 Chaos Knowing Stones, 50 more BAM. You could really up this to 200 and up this to 100, and then you got the 100 energy. But yeah, I mean, that's what's up. You also have the artifact comment card custom ISO enchanted unequipped cost event. So if you want to remove any of these items from CTPs to cards to ISO to Uru, Odin's Blessings, whatever, now is the time. You also have 50% discount to unlock world bosses. If you use this, what I would say is get all of the requisite requirements out of the way. The 100-second challenge, beating the stage 15 times, all of that jazz. Get all of the requirements out of the way so you only have the requisite challenge. And we'll go ahead and load up the game so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about here. But yeah, what you never want to do is you never want to pay for the entire stage, right? Mephisto is similar to that, because the gold cost increases. Right? So typically this would be 800 crystals to unlock. It's now at 400 crystals because of the discount, right? But I have Quicksilver, and he was one of the requirements down here. Yeah, and I just completed it. So, right? Conversely, I think it's Gore. I don't have War Tiger Tier 3 or Transcended, right? So if I wanted to complete this with him, it would typically be 600 crystals. for the stage 10 unlock, and as you go up, it gets more expensive. For lower levels, I would say for more obscure characters, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. But you still want to be kind of filling your roster out and that sort of thing. Could use the Transcended Selector that I have on War Tiger, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather get more mileage out of the Selector than to use it simply for a World Boss unlock. To me, that's just a waste. So what I'll probably do is just spend the 600 crystals later on down the line somewhere when all of this Black Friday stuff isn't going on. I know it's an additional 300 crystals on my end, but if you're gonna have to do something like that, that would be the way that I would recommend doing it. Don't not do the rest of the challenges and then pay, because it's gonna be way more expensive. You know, because it's based on the amount of challenges that you've completed. The more challenges you do, cheaper the price. So what's going on, DJ? Welcome back, my guy. Just going through some of this Black Friday stuff, and you see the title, man. You see the thumbnail, man. Well, you know what day it is. You know what it is. Oh, that's way too loud. Bring that down. How about it? Up. Y'all terrible. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my guy Dez was asking in the chat the other day about uniform or something like that. I forget who. And I told him, I was like, bro, I think he asked me who should he get out of the Transcended Selector and something about Moon Knight and whatnot. I was like, bro, Moon Knight, yeah, he's you know, he's nice. But in terms of the amount of mileage that you're gonna be able to get out of think about it like this. Yeah, it's a fast track to tier 4ing him, but can you get the match to tier 4 him in a reasonable amount of time? Right? So that's one thing. I know how long it took me. I know how long it took me to get here. Right? I know exactly how long it took me to get here. You know what I mean? This was a long, documented process. So yeah. But we're not gonna do that just yet. I mean, we got a bunch of things to do. And got a nice amount of crystals right there. We actually got to use this thing, and I think mileage wise, I'll probably get more out of Carnage. It's one of those things where he kind of needs it more. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna pick up one of these 100 pieces right quick and go pick up that uniform. Definitely. And get that out of the way. The Agent Anti-Venom thing, I don't know how much I'm really worried about that. Hey, I gotta do better than that. And we also got a premium card coming too. So that's just extra and random. You see here, we sitting on 724 tokens. So let me bring this music down just a taste. But yeah, you see we sitting over here on 724 tokens. So let's go ahead and pick up these crystals. Got a fresh 3,700 piece. Another 5,500 piece. So yeah, we're sitting just under 13,000 crystals, and that's not counting the 875 I just spent. So, and we still have this guy. So let's go ahead and get into that list of 18, shall we? I think that would be a real good spot. I know some folks have, some folks haven't used that thing. So and I also know that I'm kind of late on getting the video out, so we'll just do it right here. That's another reason why I went ahead and put that in the title. So yeah, coming in at dead last, we got my man Red Skull right here. And the reason why I personally put him dead last is really down to the Hero Hunter passive.
Wait,
it can seem very deceptive because of that 120% damage to heroes. And if you played with the Ghost Rider uniform, you see a similar buff, but to super villains, right? Well, yeah, the damage is good, but this uniform didn't really do a whole lot of damage. And there aren't really a lot of places where you can use it because most of the bosses are all villains, not heroes. So, you know, players coming into the game see that number and they'll get bamboozled by it. So just stay away from this uniform. It is a good uniform for Red Skull. I do love the Hero Hunter passive in hero situations, but the content that you can take him in is so limited. Coming in at number 17, we got my man Red Guardian. Uniform never really did much for the character. The transcendent skill was one of the first in the game, I think, behind the Warriors of the Sky and the Secret Empire with Doc Ock and all of them, Red Skull, and I think his dropped. And the character's never really had anything. I mean, he's got a little bit of super armor. He might can do some work in AC, but I doubt it because he doesn't have a heal or anything like that. It's pretty much just always been relegated to a Shadowland character and maybe a niche leadership for Hulk. Moving right along, Elsa Bloodstone got the Awakened skill, never got a uniform, only good as a leadership, enough said. Moving right along, coming in at number what are we on? What team? We got War Tiger. Decent healing. I think he's got like the Wolverine healing on like a smaller scale. He got 3%, but nothing really outside of that. Basically just a Shadowlander story mode type. Never really got much sauce. Pretty much the tank of the Warriors of the Sky is how they build him, but you know how they do with combat types of that era. Tanky characters in general never really had a lot of DPS. The Amadeus Cho uni, it did okay for him at the time, but it never really had a lot of survivability, but it did punch up in a lot of situations. I never really understood the half a second stun, like come on, dude. But yeah, hits really hard, but not really much in this day and age. Same thing with this guy, Bullseye, coming in at number 12. Uniform does hit really hard. If you can keep him alive, he might be able to do some low stages of World Boss Legend, but the survivability is not there. He needs healing strikers and the whole 9 just to make him work, because he doesn't have a heal anywhere in his kit. I think the best thing for him was Squad Battle and AB, but he's since been supplanted, so yeah, not really much there. Pretty much relegated to Shadowland and story mode at this point. Moving right along, we got coming in at number 11, Shadow Shell. And the Warriors of the Sky characters probably have uniforms coming, but I really wouldn't bank on using a Selector for them for that. She does have really high DPS, doesn't really have a heal in her kit. A lot of these characters are pretty much relegated to that, but she does at least have the DPS. Not really enough DPS for World Boss Legend or anything like that, but she could do World Boss Ultimate. Moving right along, Spider-Gwen. Actually, no. They're out of order. Jessica Jones, number 10. She can do a little bit in her own right with CTP of Authority. She can get you a kill in AC. She used to be decent in Timeline Battle as a support. Mainly is what she does, so gives that extra burst heal, and she also gives I think it's a defense. What is it on her uniform passive? She gives a defense buff, recovers 25% of HP and decreased basic damage received by 95% for 10 seconds on a 100-second cooldown. That's basically her niche. But like I said, she can get a kill in AC, maybe on a team sort of situation. Maybe in a team in something like Battle World if the setting is right. If the limitations are in place for you to really get the most out of it, then maybe. Coming in at number 9, we got my man Heimdall. Kind of similar situation. He does do fairly good against energy types, whereas Luke Cage does fairly good against physical types. It's basically the only difference. He does need his artifact for you to make him work. I would also give him some sort of healing CTP because he doesn't have any healing in his kit whatsoever, but he does have a lot of damage reduction in his kit. He's got the 40% damage reduction there. He's got the barrier on his 4th skill that gives the refreshing immunity. And that thing isn't just 1 second. It just keeps refreshing for as long as the barrier is up. He also has 3 seconds of invincibility there. He's got the 15% dodge rate there with some blind immunity, doesn't spill for a whole bunch of anything. And then he's got debuff removal built in. So he's got a few things here and there that can kind of make him work. He doesn't have any iframe ignore or anything like that built into his kit. Moving right along. Keep pressing the wrong daggum button. Coming in at number 8, we got Luke Cage, my guy, Mr. Physical Reflect. He does still do a little work in niche situations, in low level timeline, but in the top, kind of upper echelon, he can get picked apart by higher DPS and types, tier 4 types, things of that nature. He can still do some work for you in AC, Battle World, things like that. He's got the iframe ignore on the 5. He also has the Wolverine healing going on, and in addition to that, he's got a lot of damage reduction built into his kit. He also has a 30% increase of the max HP. So it's got a few things going on right there. Wouldn't be a bad PvP pickup as well, if that's your thing. Coming in number 7, we got my girl Medusa here. And Medusa I rank so high on this list because 1, she has a self-buffing leadership, which can't be understated depending on where you are in your roster and what sort of content you're trying to complete. She can do some low-level World Boss Legend, considering if your cards are decent and you have the right leaderships and the right supports in place. So if you are struggling to get some things done, maybe that's the way to go, especially considering if you're planning on tier 3 in your Black Bolt. You should also take into consideration that you got 1 male type, 1 female type. They do share the universal tag, but they will be separated on certain stages higher up in World Boss. But if you're talking about a low level World Boss clear, then you can use them together. So yeah. Coming in at number 6, we got my girl Gwenum here. Personally, I think she hits a little bit harder than Fat Bubba. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, baby. Personally, I think she hits a little bit harder than Medusa, but you know, to each his own. You could say 1-1A. She's also capable of clearing some low-level World Boss Legend, low-level Null, low-level Mephisto. right? And you start talking about taking her into doing something like gore, it's a different story, right? That's tier 4 content. I would also say Ultron is kind of tier 4 content ish, tier 3.5, if you will. But if you're talking about stage 1, 2, 3, 1 through 9 of Null or Mephisto, Venom can get it done. Probably higher than that, but depending on where your cards are. Same thing with Medusa. So I would rank both of them back to back like that. Coming in at number 5, we got my guy Iron Fist. That's what it was. I had one of them on the list twice. I had her in the slot twice. So my guy Iron Fist here, he can do a lot. He does have a self-buff and leadership of 60% to all defenders allies. So that includes himself. And he also has what is it? I think you can use them with like a CTP of energy, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's that. It's got really good burst damage. For World Boss, he can do World Boss Legend, Noah Mephisto, all that jazz. So also somebody you might want to consider picking up. Coming in at number 4, we got my guy Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm. And yes, this dude is very much capable of doing World Boss Legend, Null, Mephisto, all of that jazz for you. If that's what you're looking for, you can pair him with a leadership. Like if you have a tier 3 Mr. Fantastic or Awakened thing, that's a really good team up. You can also pair him with another support like Shiri or Valkyrie or somebody like that, and take him right on in, and he'll do work for you. You do need a CTP of Judgment for him, though. That is the only caveat. He does not work with any other CTP. Moving right along, we got the top 3. So let's get this out the way. A man Doc Ock, number 3. You can use him with a proc. You can use him with a rage. He does have a built-in proc on his uniform passive that's like an additional 100% damage proc. So there is that. I think it's every time you use his 3rd skill, it's additional 200% damage proc. So, and it also has a 15% heal on it. It's kind of negligible, but yeah, really good burst damage, especially with the Awakened skill. The movement can get a little wonky. Takes a little bit of getting used to, because he's kind of, I don't know if he's deceptively fast or deceptively slow. I'm still trying to figure that out. But the footwork game, baby. So this leaves the last 2. So this one I'm gonna say, we're gonna get this out the way. Coming in at number 2, my man Moon Knight. And yes, I can do a roster review, but I gotta do this first. Just put your IGN in the chat, and I got you. Coming in at number 2, we got my man Moon Knight. And the reason why I say Moon Knight, even though he is the only character on this list capable of going to tier 4, and the reason why I rank him behind Sif is one reason only. But we'll get into that when we talk about Sif. Really good DPS. Like I said, only character capable of going to tier 4. At level 80, yes, he can do GB or Dormammu and all of that stuff for you. But if you're still farming for tier 3 characters, you have to take into account in position where your roster is, right? And it's steps to the thing. So you got to go step 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can use your tier 3 select on him and take him to tier 4. Problem is, you won't have things in place to go with him to make really good use out of him. And the combat class is saturated with tier 4s. And he's not even the best of them, but he's good. He's better than a lot of other combat classes. Combat types, I can say that. The other thing is DPS always fades. So eventually, as good as he is right now, he won't be in 6 months, a year. Whereas the number 1 character on this list, in this uniform, you will use this year, next year, following year, probably until the game is no more, as long as she either has this uniform or she gets something that makes this one obsolete. House. She is a support type, and she is one of the best support types in the game. She gives 30% HP, so that's a good leadership for Hulk. She also gives 35% physical attack, so that's good for physical types. So not only does she have the leadership, but she also has the support going on her uniform. 10% all speed and increase basic damage dealt to boss types by 45%. Now the all speed is meh, and it applies to all allies. That 45% damage to boss types is huge. It's bigger calculation than damage to supervillains. So, and it does not stat. And I think the only one that's higher than this, the only one that's higher than this 45%, I think, is Dazzler, and she only applies to mutants. So for her being able to apply to all allies, that's huge. And yeah, I would recommend that everybody, if you don't have her in your kit and you got 875 crystals, use your Transcended Selector on her, and then give it a uniform. You will not be upset. And on top of all of that, he has the DPS to be able to do some low-level world boss legend. I personally think she works better with a rage, but you can use her with a proc. She just has a really tight rotation. But I mean, outside of that, yeah, you can't go wrong. So those are my characters as far as that's concerned. So we got that out of the way, baby. Let me put my team back together for timeline, and who else did I have in there? Oh, everything else we'll take care of later. So let's see and go check out your roster right quick, my guy. Oh, no space. think I got you. Okay, Argent. I got you. Oh man, say. What you asking me for help for? Your card's better than mine, bro. And you got 34%. I mean, I got a little more HP. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is try to work some of that resist out of your cards. You know, try to work up that pierce, but you know that's a work in progress. Try to keep your energy and physical attack a little more balanced, but I mean, like I said, I understand. The 30% dodge is good. I would also work on getting some activated effects over there, but hell, I'm still working on that myself. I don't have any either, so yeah, I mean, you got a lot more all attack than I do, so at least I think. Let's check right quick. Yeah, about 30%. So like I said, that's what I'm rocking, and I got a bunch of resist that I gotta get rid of, so you know. So you got Blue Dragon level 80. Let's see. You got my girl Storm over here, rocking level 80. At this point, I would roll everybody to Power of Angry Hulk. I think you have enough cooldown coming from your cards. Yeah, you got 30% cooldown coming from your cards, where cooldown really shouldn't be a problem. You could probably get away with running a Rage or a Mighty Rage on Thor and give this judgment to somebody else. Maybe. Oh man, you got more tier 3 characters than I got. Any more. And Awakened character. I mean, I don't know what help I don't know what help you want from me. It looks like you got the let's see here, Rage on Cap. Doesn't really need it. He's proc friendly. I mean, I should know. I ran a Destruction on him for the longest time, and it's really, really good. I get why you're running the Mighty Destruction on Iron Man for the guard break immunity. I do just fine with him with a Rage. He needs one. Yeah, what else proc friendly? Judgment on him. Got the Mighty Greed on Gore. Let me know how you like that thing, because I would be interested to know. Let's see. Working on cards. Captain America gonna be the first tier 4. Been playing since day 1. Already. You've been playing longer than me. I didn't start to the Ultimates update, bro. That's when I got in. Yeah, I could get why you pulled the judgment from her if she had one, because you're probably really not using it. But she's one of those characters like Mephisto and Johnny that just need a judgment. But then having a bunch of CTPs to throw around isn't necessarily a luxury, right? So that's the other thing. you know, most people would probably say, hey, it's probably time to pull the energy off of Sharon. I'm in a mind frame of certain characters you already know are gonna keep getting uniforms. She's one of them, so I just leave it. Same thing with Luna. If you had a judgment or anything like that on her, like I could see them getting uniforms on or around the anniversary. There's a reason why I say that. So he gave her insight, huh? I probably would have gave her the insight first, for the simple fact that she's way more proc friendly. You can't cancel Sif's awaken skill as easily, so you gotta wait for that thing to get like cranked up and shit. Electro, I've been trying to work the time to get him. A Bishop don't have yet. Another character we both don't have, finally. And another. Hey, I got Thanos, you don't. Nah. But yeah, this dude is expensive, man. He's all them native tier 2s like him and Jean, it's like just prohibitively expensive. Yeah, I knew a lot of people that was rocking the Mighty Destruction on him. Personally, I think the greed works better on him for PvP. Like a mighty greed on Spidey just makes him toxic as hell. But yeah, I mean, hey, you doing the right damn things, bro. You've been doing them a lot longer than me, so. Let's, you know what? Nah, before we do anything, we're gonna go pick up these tier 3 tokens. Use 100 energy. Just go here. Gotta do this anyway. I'm not really even worried about the boost points for the GBR right now. Okay. Inventory space. Of course. I know that was stupid. Why'd I just waste that gold? Actually, you know what? I really don't feel like dealing with all of this right now. So that's what we will do. First things first. have a chance to get misplaced. Alrighty, so we got that out of the way. And let's see here. So who's your favorite character there, Bubba? Better yet, what's your favorite game mode? Let's see. What was I doing? Lost my damn train of thought. Event quest. Let's go knock it out. Then we gotta do the 100-second challenge. You know what? Let's get it. My God. Let's get it. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Man, yeah, we gotta put that one on. We gotta put that one on blast. One time. Just one time only. Oh, appreciate the sub, my guy. My favorite character is Cap. Favorite game mode is Shadowland. Already. I've been meaning to work some Shadowland content into the stream, man. But you know, we get caught up with doing all the other stuff. And all the farming and all of that jazz. I think what I'm gonna do, well, probably a couple of weeks or whatever, is just run everything else off stream and force myself to, when I do stream, it gotta be Shadowland. Because I mean, the last Shadowland stream that I did, it actually did really good in terms of that. So, hey, let's stop. Because, yeah, we over here screwing up. I don't understand this thing. So, let's see, it has to be somebody with the same instinct, right? So his instinct is justice. So you can't look characters up by instinct. That would be nice. Maybe I can use one of these PvP guys. wouldn't make sense. Still haven't put the motherfucker in there. We'll try Sentry. Actually, let me see what this thing does. Increase final damage by 190%, but with higher max HP. Decrease final damage received by 45%, 10 seconds. Increase all attack by 50%. All speed by 5. Crit rate by 50%. Incapacitation 6 seconds. Wonder how that's gonna work with Hulk being physical attack. That's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, that's how you pop it. Okay. Okay. Tier 4, then the tier 3. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, that's real spicy. I must say, I like that a lot. Hold on, my guy. Cut out all the shenanigans. This ain't Tony. Now, I'm not worried about the Quicksilver Challenge no more. Nick, come here. Here we go with all of the foolishness. You had time frozen. You just don't want these. You just don't want these business. You're gonna get these business. Not the business. He wants to tank that? Get your work in there. Some of that crazy work. That's what you better do. You still gonna get it. Hold up. Thought you skated, didn't you? Come here. I did. You chump. The time freeze actually worked that time. And now y'all doing too much. Just pop it anyway. But you want to act up and all of this here. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I must say that is quite nice. That is a very nice upgrade. Yeah, that's what I do. 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 6 cancel, 4, and then 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 7 cancel, 6 cancel, 4, cancel, tier 3 cancel, 4. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure it out, but yeah, that damage is good and spicy. I don't think I got the 102nd though. I didn't even get the 150, so gotta do some work on cards, which means Black Friday gambling, and I am here for that. Like I said, first things first, we gotta make sure we get these tokens out of the way. My freedom. Mid spender. I'm a mid spender. Oh wow. I was not expecting that. Okay. And it hit that man with that hammer and collar today. So I'd say all in, no, not daily. I play daily, but I don't do stuff like stock stash. Every now and then off of the agents. Every now and then I might go a little crazy, and for me that's like spending like $80. You know what I mean? I don't just Like, to me, part of the enjoyment is the grind, but you know, the game is so grindy where it's like, okay, you gotta do something to kind of work that. What my daily run? Yeah, these are my daily timelines. Yeah, you gotta do 5 for the. I'm not really worried about the win-loss thing, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the tasks for the crystals and stuff? Yeah, I do those. Hey, my guy, if you don't pop that 3rd skill and stop all that tripping, well, good and well you got work for them dudes. See, that's the thing about Cap, and I like folks will get the misunderstanding that this dude does not work good in timeline, and he actually does. One, I'm rocking a shitty Reforged Greed on him. That's not a favorable matchup. That is. Let me get some of this. Considering his cards ain't just killer. Oh wow, they might be. But you gotta contend with this guy now. Sit it down. And we was finna call out my guy, yeah, the number 4 piece. Okay, so how many is that? Oh, okay. So the Korean cards aren't on chance up anymore. So I guess I must have missed out on those. Oh well. Let's get it. So nothing on that one. Nothing there. Got the Black Widow card again. We'll probably take it down to about 9-ish. We're not gonna just lose it on the pools here. Okay, we got Guardians of the Galaxy best story ever again. It's decent. Last one. So we did about 10 pulls. Got 2 premium cards. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. We'll pull one more. We haven't gotten a CTP yet. And they got rid of the pity timer. Wow, it used to be a pity timer on those things. And they got rid of it. Wow. Oh no, we are not doing that. Remember to collect all the tokens from all the extra pulls. What tokens? Oh, premium tokens. Okay. So that's how they doing it. Okay. I suppose I can live with that. That we didn't have that Widow card. It's actually dope. Let's see. Yeah, I do have that one. I'm just making sure they ain't snuck in no card collection type stuff. I think I got all of these already, which also sucks. Okay, so how many mythic cards do I have? Go ahead and pick this one up as well. White box. Would have been nice if I'd have got the Lunar Snow card right there. At least that would have been some sort of kind of. At least that would have been some kind of win, you know. It would have completed another set. So yeah. Yeah, that would have been nice because it would have completed another set, and I kind of want the white box card. I would actually replace the crescent card with that. So, now the question becomes, I can only do so much here. Oh. Damn it, but they resist. You bastards. I could lock them down and try to roll again. And just lock down everything but the one. What would I be giving up? Hold up. I just dodge max HP. Okay, there isn't another attack. So that's where the crit rate is. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lock down all of the blues and go for the pierce. And I'll worry about fixing it later when I have more premium cards and all of that to mess around with. There we go. Crowd control isn't so bad. So that's definitely gonna help at 5% pierce. So not so bad, I guess. Let's see, yeah, we're rocking 11% pierce now. Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever, huh? I don't know. I just can't get rid of that card. Yeah, I'd have to get rid of the Black Panther card first. Just because I know I can work that with a second card set. We're gonna lock down those two and go for it. The dealer wants 4, baby. And they shafted me. Really hate it. You know what? I get that card a lot, actually. Oh, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, no whammy. Okay. Right back where I started. Right back where I started, even with the attack. It didn't even give me that. Did I tempt fate? That's the question. Because right now I could get up out of here, go get Professor X, and well, I don't got enough I don't got enough cubes. So yeah. Let's check the stats and see where we at. We shuffled around some resists. Didn't really gain much in the way of attack. We did gain some crit rate. We didn't lose any HP, surprisingly. And didn't gain any either. Didn't lose any cooldown. We gained some crowd control time, which is actually pretty decent. We didn't lose any concentration, which is really good. And we gained an additional 3% pierce. So that's not nothing. It would have been nice to get an additional 3 to go with that and be at 14%. But we still got a tier 3 selector to come. Premium card selector. Too bad it doesn't have Korean cards in there. But it's cool. I missed out on the chance up on those. So it is what it is. You know, I was really thinking about America Chavez. So you got America Chavez, Titania, Kamala, Riri. I really am disappointed that I didn't pick up any CTP. So that's also the other thing. And I still haven't wrestled down who I'm gonna use this on. as my selection is a little limited. We got Amadeus Cho, we got Jessica Jones, we got Iron Fist, Bullseye, War Tiger and Shadow Shell, and Medusa. All the rest of them I have already. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we spent right at 9,000 crystal and only got a couple of premium cards to show for it that I was able to squeeze some Pierce out of. So, you know, I think last Black Friday I made out a lot better. I could keep pushing it, but I think for now I'm gonna sit on the 5,000. You in the bingo board? Well, I mean, that's the thing. It isn't a whole lot of uniforms that I need, right? But don't have Professor X. So it's like, I'm really leaning towards, man, I might go on and pick that dude up. And I know for a lot of folks, they really won't understand that, but I mean, man, it makes for me, it makes my roster complete. I don't got all of the X-Men. They can keep Negasonic. I don't got the Professor. And then on top of that, I think he's popular enough where when they do start tier 4 in mutants, he'll be one of the first. And it'll probably be Jean, him, and Wolverine. Yeah, I think I'm about to go see how much. I think I'm about to go see how much the Pierce helps me out in giant boss raid and really everything else. Cause I can already tell, you know, clearing level 9 the cap. And this is a shitty greed that I got on him. It's like a 70%. Like I can already tell the difference that just that 3% made. So I'm really interested to see what it does for me in GBR, especially on a tier 4 Hulk. Now I could also try, considering the amount of mythic cards that I have, I can go see if I can craft a bunch of shit and see if I can re-roll that New Avengers #9, get some better stats on it. That is the other play that I have. Since I actually do need to re-roll, and then the other thing too about Professor X, I think I can tier 3 him in relatively short order. Like I said, I know he's not meta or anything like that. But I know I got a lot of tier 3s to build. Oh, he broke him. Okay. Oh, still doing damage? Ooh. Yeah, that's different. I think last time it was doing like 3 bars on a regular rotation, something like that. 3.5. Now I'm clearly doing like 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a good 8 bars of damage. Ooh, ooh. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Yeah, Scream definitely benefits from the Pierce. Can say that. Like, yeah, all characters, yeah. But you can like clearly tell from that 3% bump, she definitely benefits, because I was struggling. Well, I wasn't struggling to clear it with her, but you know, like it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like this. This is a breeze. I pop off on this dude and dip off in the middle of his little rage thing. I wouldn't have thought about doing that before. I'll go ahead and hit him with the awaken skill too while you're at it. Like, yeah. Yeah, she's different with the Pierce. Way different. Wonder who else is like that. What support you got, bruh? Hey, let's see here. Let's see what we got going. Screwed up that rotation, but that is all right. Broke him without the tier 3 skill. Screwed that up. Hey man, go on, do your thing. Stop all that tripping. Pull out Mystique and kick him in the back of the neck. Yeah, keep him in all of the, keep him right there in all of the tomfoolery. Is that right? Yeah, that's different. And of course, we still got those other 5 timeline battles fight with that tier 4 Hulk. So yeah, I've been itching to sink my ethos all the way into this. Oh man, I tell you. See what sort of contribution I'm able to offer now. I was already doing around 600-700 million. Okay. Get used to this rotation. Oh yeah. I am feeling that. I'm keeping up with a tier 4 Iron Man. I can dig that. That dude said, how about a rematch later? Well, he likes this. Must think I got more than one tier 4. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm gonna have to hit you tomorrow with this one. Yeah, I can dig this, man. Yes. Oh, but he saved my tier 4 and my tier 3. Thank you, Dormammu. I'm gonna have to. Hold on, sir. Get back down here. I'm gonna have to hit you upside the head here in just a second. Hold on, sir. I got something real good for you. A real good Hulk smash. Is that a black boat? I heard a black boat howling. getting sent to the dark dimension. I mean, freaking shadow splat or whatever, mindless zone. Mindless zone. Should have mixed the music too before I came in, but we'll get on that here in just a second. Dude. Nasty, nasty, nasty. See, I'm gonna stay in that paint. Why is everybody doing all this talking? I sure ain't made my dude say nothing. They're over there having a whole conversation. Our rotation all off. Alright, you gonna hold this one. Alright. 6 minute clear. I can dig that. 6 minute clear with help. I can dig that. Could definitely use some more Pierce, but yeah. Let's see here. Got 18. So do you get the tokens even for spending crystals on the CTP chest? Or is it just for the comic cards? That's not even a selector. Wow, that sucks. I don't know. I'm kind of heated I didn't get a CTP at all. That's the sucky part. No, just for crystal Okay, so let's see here. I'll just run a quick experiment. Okay, so you do get them for that. That's one. They give me a freaking egg. So I did get a CTP. Okay. And look at this. $500 EOD ain't bad. That isn't bad at all. Plus the CTP selector is the big. Tier 4 mats, tier 3 mats. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, you only get the tokens for pulling the cards. Okay. You need 500 TCP to tier 3 Morgan. That's what's up. That is what's up. Let me see what I can get up out of here right quick. And we will run this thing until it's gone. And then we'll slide over and do some timeline battle. Yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and pick up Professor X. I think I really am. I know I could go in and do some more gambling and stuff, but I think where I am, I'm kind of set up in such a way where I can re-roll my cards and do some damage that way. Maybe I could keep gambling and get some more premium cards in order to do that. But yeah. Yeah, I can make some space. I think I got enough cards to get started on set, on a second set at least. You know, kind of a PvP-ish thing. And the beauty of that is, if you're ever using a Hulk-based team, you can always just switch to your PvP set and get his DPS up that way. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, is trying to finish out this set and working on the second set. I also think when it's time for me to get that Korean art book card, it'll just fall into my lap. And it didn't, so I'm not gonna force it. I missed the chance up, so there's that. With the whole Thanksgiving stuff that I was doing yesterday, so I'm cool with that. And then the other side to that coin is you know, I get to kind of conserve a few crystals. Maybe make some different choices. And the good thing is there's so much room for improvement on my cards that it's a lot of different ways I could go with it. So I think the next step for me is going to be to improve the quality on that new Avengers number 9 card. Get more of a better percentage and better stats on it. Same with a few other cards that are in my deck currently. Because I want to get to the point where I'm just conserving mythic cards to re-roll cards that are going to be in my second deck. moving forward in a far stronger position. Than I was. Just working the resist out of those cards. It would have been better if I'd have got better stats, of course. But I don't know. I gotta give it some thought. I'm gonna sit on the crystals and we'll give it some thought. Like I said, the Black Friday event is still ongoing, so. And I try not to blow everything in the first. Little low. I mean, just getting one card, 4 out of 5 good stats, and all blue, that's huge. One card I don't have to worry about for a while. Get that new Avengers number 9 re-rolled to something decent. We'll be straight. Six or 7 quality. I'd be happy with that. I think I got like 18 tries. I think eventually What I wound up doing is pulling off the Crescent card, putting Luna Snow in its place. Or pulling off New Avengers number 9 and putting Luna Snow in its place. I can't get that Korean card. Right, and that'll be my attack joint. And then on the other one, on the PvP joint, I'll do the New Avengers number 9, Widow card, probably that Scarlet Witch card I've been hanging on to. Or did I get rid of it? Yeah. Yeah, those 3. Right, maybe this one too, since I got a second one with the New Avengers number 9. And that'll be my PvP set. So yeah. Yeah, I got game plans for them 3. How many feathers and shorts I got? Not much. And nothing to go to work with. That's the Colossus missions. That's the one good thing about having the Epic Quest is the mutant materials. Now that you can convert them to the card material for your card forming. It's a beautiful thing. And the only thing I hate about well, ain't the only thing I hate about the crafting system. What I hate about the crafting system the most is that you have to actually use crystals to lock them down. That's so trash to me. Wow, great. I can make another reforged egg. They trying to give me one of every CTP. I got 2 destructions. me go ahead and add you. See here. Let me see here. Everybody else was random, but all right, there you go, Bubba. I got you, baby. So we still got the event shop. Black Friday tokens. That's why I didn't get any. Okay, but they can keep all of that stuff. Only thing I probably would have bought would have been one of these, but they got a few more characters in there. Yeah, I suppose this isn't a bad purchase. I mean, Kingpin pickup is nice. Venom pickup is nice. Ancient One, a Wong, also pretty nice support types. And of course Hulk, Iron Man, Tony, Thor, all of the tier 4s. But I mean, outside of that, just characters that you might want to have fun with and that are still decent. Black Bolt. So yeah, that ain't bad. Hey, that cuts to the chase and it beats the hell out of the $29 having to buy that shit 3 times for the is it under the dailies? The daily special growth support thingy. This, but then you have to buy it 3 times over. So, but this gives you access to a lot more tier 3s. I will say that. And that's the other reason why I was my IGN is Blunderbuss 79. It's right here. Right there. That is me. The boy Blunderbuss. Yeah, and then I could spend the 75 crystals here, man, and clean up on CTPs. That's the other thing. And now. I don't know why I didn't think to come here first instead of gambling at 400 and something. Would have made way more sense. Oh, they keep hitting me with the EOD and the TCP. I hate to pass them up too. Okay, so that's 1,000. They kind of shafting over here too. Yeah, they kind of shafting up in there too. I would have got a lot more bang for my buck coming over here. Optus. Transcendence, word. This really what y'all doing? Yeah, we'll take the rare ticket. Probably should have took out a TCP and EOD. Well, thank you for not shafting me on getting it. Yo, Lord knows it cost me enough fucking crystals. We'll wait for reroll tomorrow. Look like we might have to wait on you, buddy. But that's cool. That is cool. We do have all of the other Crystal Wall characters, so there is that. Because they just do not drop these guys in the Dimension Support Shop. They don't. Yeah, that's something they need to do is fix the drop rates on those. So we got another 4 days to go on that. Yeah, let's see what a little more Pierce does for Hulk in the timeline battle. And Cap for that battle. Okay. Okay, he still gets clapped up. Oh, that reflect was nasty. Oh, yeah. We had to pull that guy out. If it wasn't for that tier 4 skill, we would have gotten clapped. Oh, Colossus. Colossus. Did he pull him one? Let me get in there. Yes, sir. Yes, I know it's not the... Oh, I don't clap her too then. You might stand you a chance against Hulk there, buddy. That mighty CTP of Regen doing some work on Colossus. I must say, it is doing some work. I can't wait till I get more HP. I cannot wait. Yeah, I got you too, bro. Got you too. Hey Manny, welcome to the channel. Oh, you knew my guy? Well, welcome to the game. And my guy Colossus gets him another body. These dudes' cards must not be worth a damn. Like, for real, for real. Oh, with the Iron Man come in with the taking straight heads. Oh, get crunked in, youngster. That Pierce makes all the difference in the world, man. And it wasn't none but 3%. I went from 8 to 11. And the difference is, it's not drastic, but it's noticeable. Like, it's very noticeable. Didn't make it on that one. The Cap still taking heads. Get crunk on him then, Cap. Let him know you about that life till Thanos show up. Oh, he countered my force skill. Okay, I had to get mad on that dude. Tell him you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Yeah, that super guard break shit. almost pulled it off. Yeah, sit down. Oh, goodness. Let me get all the way away from that. Yeah. Oh, my guy is, yeah. Yeah, and Cap too. Cap too. He's noticeably different with the extra pierce, man. For the folks that I had to punch up to get and wasn't quite getting there, I can get there now. And then for the ones that was like, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that for real. Titan Record Selector. I don't know how many of each I have. 6. Well, there you go. And still wondering about this thing, man. Still wondering about this thing. Like, my list is very short. My list is very short, bro. We'll put the short list down here. Let's see, we got these two. Not worried about Shadow Shell. Got that guy. We don't got Iron Fist. And hey, is Iron Fist a rage character? That's what I'm wondering. And to be honest, I ain't touching War Tiger or Shadow Shell. I'm also not touching Show or that guy. It's pretty much down to Medusa, and I already have Mats in her, so I'm kind of leaning away from her. Or Iron Fist, maybe Jewel. Yeah, because Elsa is the other one, and ain't no way. And just for like cool factor, it's probably gonna be one of the defenders. Just for cool factor. And I already got an authority on Jewel, so there's that. You know what I mean? Even though I should probably be taking some crystals and pulling that thing off of her. I'll do it later. Really not in a rush. But just for straight up work and like being able to have fun, Transcendence. Plus, man, the uniform just looks cool as hell. I never got a chance to use my man Danny Rand. Not like I wanted to. Plus, I'd be getting the most bang for the buck. And then look at these skills, man. Right? 1, it's kind of meh. 2, not so much. 3 is a power up. It's not the kind that really changes the skills, I don't think. If it does, it's like on one of the later ones. That's dope. Dow Lao coming down through. Like that broken screen at the end. I like that. Yeah, definitely a rage character. Oh no, you can cancel the 4. Oh, okay. Okay. I get his rotation. And then it would be something like, hold up. Yeah. That would be the awaken rotation. Okay. Okay, it makes sense. Pretty straightforward character, easy to understand, seems proccable. But then, you know, I'm gonna be using the tier 3 selector on Black Bolt, right? That only makes sense for my roster, right? I think I do have a little bit of work in the Black Bolt, but it's not as much as Medusa. I got him at like 62 or some shit. So yeah. Yeah. And okay, I have worked on his gears a little bit, but can live with that. But then the other thing too is I can tier 3 him and not worry about having a tier 3 Medusa to match, because there are better supports out there right now. And she's closer, and she's a Transcended character, so the cost isn't as much. So if I really want that thing to go far, I need to be focusing more on one of these two. So yeah. And the more and more I started thinking about it, I was like, man, my roster might have to be Iron Fist, but don't think we're gonna be doing that this stream. I think I'm gonna save that for another stream. Oh wow, they're not gonna be able to do this stage. And it's just 2 of y'all. Yeah. With the wrong leadership. We're going blunder. because that Korean card would have easily brought my attack up by 15%. Assuming I could roll it to 7. With all the appropriate optionals, of course. And I know I said I was gonna do this a long time ago. But yeah, you say your game ID is Broman11X. Okay, Manny. Did you want me to check out your account? Give you some pointers, tips, all of that jazz? One big pointer is watch the game modes that you're seeing being played, and play those. Story mode, dimension rifts, Shadowland is also another really good one. You know, world boss, all of that stuff. Make sure you're knocking out your dailies. Build up to that point as soon as possible. Do all of your requisite stuff that it has you do as far as the tutorial. And just start grinding story. It's gonna unlock a lot of characters for you. Do the guided quests. That's gonna help you get tier 3 characters. Do the epic quests. Free one is gonna help you get a tier 3 Doctor Strange, I think. Or it's gonna unlock Doctor Strange at the very least. You don't have to buy the deluxe packs. You can just do the epic quest. That just means that you're not gonna get the deluxe pack character. In some cases, that character can be really strong, like a Dr. Doom. So yeah. Make sure you log in every day because they give a lot of free login rewards just from doing that. When there are events on, like what's going right now with the tier 3 event, make sure you're doing everything in that event. They're giving away a tier 3 selector right now. They just gave away a Transcended selector for logging in. You know, one of the requirements for doing World Boss, for getting the tier 3 selector, is being able to do World Boss at least one time. Carry up and do the... Oh, it's one of those damn quests that unlock Sharon Rogers for you. Get her, take her in the World Boss, regular World Boss with a regular damage proc, obelisk. And get those 10 tokens that way. Make sure you do the 100 energy and all of the other ones to get the other 50 tokens, 40 tokens. Get 250 tokens and you can get your free tier 3 character. Would advise selecting one of the Avengers. Captain America would be a nice pickup. He can do PvE and PvP. Iron Man would be a nice pickup. So would Thor. And Thor would probably give you the most in terms of farming and that sort of thing. But then Cap can go a long way for you too, farming timeline battle for crystals. So I can go and check the IGN after this. After I get through farming this dimension rift.
I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid.
I must say I am satisfied with Tier 4 Hope. That's a different power level. I wish I had him before the nerf though, just so I could see what the difference is, because I still don't think they fixed his tier 4 skill. I think all of that is just from the HP jump. But they said it's working as intended, so. Your tier 3 is gonna be Black Bolt. That's what's up. Yeah, that's gonna be my tier 3 too. Do you have the Halloween outfit? The one that make his ass look like Ermac from Mortal Kombat?
Issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead,
you got your boy looking straight like Ermac. They finish him.
Always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of slick though. And It's really my fault. I should have been thinking. I dropped 400 crystals on getting a random CTP when you can go to the cosmic core and just re-roll the thing and hopefully get the CTP you want. At least you'll see what it is before you. I mean, yeah, you got to spend the crystals, but it's not 400. It's 75 a pull. But then you get 10 pulls for 400. So I don't know. At the end of the day, it's all bullshit. A design to make you come back. But it's cool. I got out what I needed to get out of it, so. Oh wow, everybody opening these joints, huh? This is too good to pass up. I gotta get this because I need some need some more cores. Need some more cores.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain of rain. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again? So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand.
Cause I mean, there's a few uniforms I could pick up, but realistically, they would just sit and collect dust. Like at this point.
I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like
I mean, outside of me doing Shadowland runs and shit, I do still need to push to 130 to get that CTP Selector. And it would take me a while to like transcend in tier 3 a lot of these characters. Like I'm still behind.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.
I'm so far behind.
Give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again? 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 Then will you get bored again?
Yeah, I kind of want to build, even though I know the combat class is saturated, kind of want to build Venom and Carnage. Carnage I have to take to tier 3. So but I got a whole nother plan for him, so I ain't even worried about that. I know exactly how I'm gonna get him to tier 3.
I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose. Send it out there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again? So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting, confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you. It's stupid when I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when
I don't know. I feel like last Black Friday I made out like a bandit. Wound up getting 2 really good CTPs. And I wound up using the Reforge to make mighty CTPs. And it was like a destruction or energy. I can't remember which. And then the other one was an authority. And then I wound up getting the cable card and baby Spidey, which I was looking for. I made out like a damn bandit. This year, only getting 3% Pierce, Carnage's uniform, and his artifact, really. But the artifact I really got without the crystals, and then the Selector, you know, like I really kind of feel like I got shafted. Maybe if I'd have got that other card rolled. I don't know. It ain't over with yet. We still got crystals, so I may go try and just go all out on cards. It seems the most sensible thing to do.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just go all out on cards with the rest. Tried a few CTP things, wasn't lucky. I think I spent like 3,500 crystal doing that, so just go all out on cards, see how many premiums we can pick up, and go from there. Hopefully be stacked up on cards enough to get that situation situated. And as far as the CTPs, we'll just get them how we've been getting them. And we still got a CTP, a random CTP chest coming, so there is that. And then of course I got a few in the inventory, so but there are a couple that I need, specifically Judgment and Rage. Take either, but need the Judgments. It's really keeping me from tier 3 in certain characters that I kind of want to. That's the other reason why I kind of didn't spend the 4,500 crystals on I mean, other than him being out of the meta, yeah, he can still do low level world boss for me. Freaking wheels, Professor X. Yeah, I can still get him to do low level world boss, that sort of thing. But you know, he is out of the meta. I do like the character. I like the whole completion of the X-Men with him. You know, regardless of whether I got Rachel and Negasonic and all, he completes that group. Those core members. But you need a Judgment to make him work. So there's that whole thing. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. So okay, and while this is going, you also got the Cyber Monday Relay going from the 27th to the 30th. Acquire Black Friday tokens by purchasing Black Friday products, yada yada. Exchange power saving themes, CTPs, artifacts, premium cards. All this shit is high as fuck. I mean, you know, 200 crystals for $1, 300 crystals for $2, $3 gets you 350 crystals, $4 gets you 450 crystals, $5 gets you 550 crystals. Yeah, and you know, you get 5 tokens, 3 tokens, 3 tokens, 2 tokens. But then the CTPs, it's not like the CTPs are 10 tokens, you know what I mean? CTPs are like freaking 500 goddamn tokens. So you wind up having to spend like $100 or more to get in there and get anything decent. So really not worth the that whole thing. That's pretty much Wales territory. Black Friday loyalty points. Another everything that can be earned from purchasing shit in the store. Then way down here you get 4 premium cards, brilliant CTP, you know, and then what if they get this thing? This is the thing. You spend all this money. They don't even have the decency to make this damn thing a CTP selector. This is random. 11 normal type of CTPs. Except veteran. Mighty brilliant, mighty energy, judgment. Wait a minute. Okay, so that's for the mighty chest. So that's for this. And then you get the brilliant. And neither one of these are a selector. Right? This one isn't either. So, like, man, folks spend all this money, man. Y'all could at least have the decency to make these things selectors so people can get what they want. Come on, dude. Like, damn. But I suppose that's, they can't, if they did that, then they would have to make these premium card selectors, right? And then that would diminish the value of this whole thing they got going on right now. What is it? Yeah, that would diminish this thing. And this thing. Right, that's these, what they're talking about. 500 tokens, 300 for the CTP selector. Right? And 250 for the, like, come on, bro. And then 15 for the random. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. Oh yeah. You don't understand the pain it brings. Would really stay out of the event. Token shop so you don't accidentally buy nothing. And yeah, for the next couple of days until you get to 250. Then you can go in there and handle your business. I got 2,500. Let's go get it. And no, I'm not following my formula at all. But I figured, hey, I'm this far in, why not? So that's pretty much it. We might have enough to get. Nope, we're about halfway to another premium card, so. That's good. Oh no, we do have enough for another premium card. Okay. So we got another spoiler rich card. Alrighty. Okay, so we didn't do that bad. We're not doing that bad.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel
HP
lucid.
proc.
I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when
All
I first saw
attack.
you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel
Cool
diluted.
down
My
or
heart's
energy
been
attack.
wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay
Right, quality. Wrong stats. That's too quality. I don't even know what I'm looking for. No kind of love. And the shafting continues.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain.
HP prop finally.
You don't ever wanna give me wings.
But wrong quality and two other horrible stats.
And it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nose. Standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing? So if I play dead,
I got a few more tricks up my sleeve.
everything that you did, that you said, I don't think you understand what you're doing. And my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this
Okay.
amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.
Yeah.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever set me free. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. Stay me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And 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 will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. Stay me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really
Now, I wish that six door had been a jackpot.
with you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. Stay me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you
These ones and twos, man. What are you trying to stay on beat or something? On the ones and the twos?
and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting there
Yeah, they do think this is they do think this shit amusing, bro. They really do.
even though I offer all of the solutions.
You know, throw some more resist on there. It just tickles your fancy, huh?
I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted. My heart
3 plus 3 should be 6, but not on Future Fight.
never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
What is this, division? Put a 4 star on there. So what happened if I put this 6 star on there? You gonna give me a 1? Or that's exactly, y'all are on 1 today. Law of diminishing returns, I guess. Get to doing too much. Okay, so unfortunately what we're gonna do is chill for right now. We did take a lower quality, so we took a hit on the HP, but we did end up on the HP prop. So suppose for now, but we will definitely be coming back and re-rolling that thing, man. And getting that card right.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever
Well, it's still
wanna
at 52%, so maybe it's not showing right now. We'll see later. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it for right now. As this is coming up on the 3.5 hour mark. So yeah, I don't know. Feel like we made out kind of could have been way better. Yeah, but it is what it is. So we'll make do with what we get. And did get a little bit of Pierce, like I said. We were able to position ourselves with a second card deck or a good start on a second card deck for a PvP setup. So I suppose from that standpoint, it isn't all bad. Getting the second Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever, is strong for a second PvP set, as is the Black Widow card and the Scarlet Witch card. I would have had a second New Avengers #9, but I wound up trading it for Pierce. So we'll just have to wait until we can get our hands on another one of those, or maybe even strip this one off after we get it perfectly rolled and moved it and replace it with something else like the Luna Snow card, and then maybe we'll leave this White Fox card in place. But I mean this Crescent card in place. So we'll see. A couple of interesting things to think about. I mean, especially having that second card deck, it doesn't, now that I think about it, it doesn't make the Korean card as necessary, although it's still nice to have in your set. Just because you can do so much more to stack, pack in other ways. And you can sacrifice so much more now. So it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again. Look for more content to come in the future. Remember to like, comment, share, sub, all that jazz. And yeah. Peace.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string.